It's opening day of Pennsylvania Black Bear season. I'm heading to State Game Lands. See how many other people are here. Well, there's a couple vehicles up there. Unless that's the gate. This is a good section of game lands here. Big hauling. The guys are hunting here, which doesn't look very promising. Not too good. Looks like I got the woods to myself because I got in late. It's 6:07 now. The sun's starting to come up. Up there in the distance. I'm the only person here. It seems odd. Well, there was no other vehicles in the parking lot. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. What I got here is two haulers. One here. And you got a point. And you got another hauler here. And they meet right up in there and form this big hauler here. And all this stuff is thick. But I got a gas line here. And on this side of me I can see up in there. Hopefully something shows itself. There's a huge landfill right up on top of that hill. Been there for years. This game land has always been good for bears. It's the first time I've ever hunted this area. I hunted the top of that hill there. My buddy shot a bear right over that hill. We'll see what happens. There's frost all over everything this morning. And there's a tick. I really thought I was safe from ticks for a little while anyway. I guess the frost don't bother them. Alright. 9 chances out of 10 when you go bear hunting, you're probably not going to get a bear. But it can be a very rewarding experience. Not only in the fact that you never know what you're going to see, but you can also explore new terrain that you would normally not go into for any other reason but to hunt bear. And you can actually find patches of woods that are remote, off the beaten path. I'm a good mile and a half from my truck right now. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I decided to take a big long hike, and I've just been walking around, and I tell you what, you can find some stuff. Let me show you this here. You know, big old rub right there. Scrape right there. You can find rub lines. Yeah, it's only, we're a week before rifle season. You know, I'm in a pretty beautiful patch of woods for deer here. A lot of people won't hunt something like this because it's too thick. Your furthest shot's going to be 50 yards if you can even squeeze it in there. There's another rub right up in there. You know, this is just a great place to hunt. You get that buck there, walk over to that rub here a second. Okay, alright, that's the rub I was just showing you there. That's a Weatherby. That's a pretty dandy rub. Got it gouged way up into here. That's the State Game Lands now. And this is a decent buck. This is a buck that's a couple years old. It's thick in here. But if you were to find a spot in here that was to sit, it wouldn't be a bad idea. There's a rub from years ago. Now it's on a beechnut tree, so that rub could be 10 years old for all we know, but still, this is an area that the bucks travel through. It wouldn't be a bad idea to sit here for the first day of rifle season. There's a rub right there. There's this rub. There's another rub below us. It's just a nice time to be out in the woods and enjoy it. And, you know, I'm kind of in shock that I haven't seen a whole lot of people. I had to hear some shooting, but I've walked for about 3 or 4 miles since 10:30 this morning. And I didn't see anybody. So it's just a good time to be out in the woods, and you can have a lot of fun. Alright, what I found here, I'm in some thick stuff. There's a bear trail. It goes up through here. What you want to look for, especially on game lands, they plant these chestnut trees. You see that there, claw marks there, and there. Bent this branch down, and I'll show you what they were eating. I'm not exactly sure what you call them, but they're like an acorn. Squirrels love them. They're like, I'm not sure if they're an acorn or a chestnut. Maybe somebody'd know. That's a leaf of them. But these trees, they just have rows of them planted in here. Now, they got autumn olives in here too, but they didn't do the best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this trail here and see if I can find any fresh droppings or anything. And if I can, I guess I talked to a couple guys, nobody got a bear up in here. So, they're still in here. I'm going to see what kind of sign I got for Monday. I might come up in here Monday if the sign's good enough. It's day 2 of the Pennsylvania black bear season. I'm hunting state game lands again. This is a different state game lands. There's past 6 vehicles parked along the road coming in. Parked down at the bottom of this ravine here, right over there about 1,000 yards. I'm working my way up it. I want to get to a hollow that's on the other side of this little hill here. I want to show you something here. It's actually pretty wild. You can see one power plant there. This is how you see we're pretty high up. Another power plant there, that would be Homer City Generating Station. And if you look way off in the distance right there, that little puff of smoke, that's Keystone Power Plant. See all 3 power plants from this spot right here. It's actually pretty wild. Oh, I'm clean up on top of the mountain. The mountains went from hardwoods to relatively open woods with mountain meadows and stuff. There's a few oaks up here. I'll show you this. If you look clean down starting at the base, there's gypsy moth egg sacs the whole way up that tree. I mean, they're even up as far as 20-30 feet. a shame that they're still around. I thought they sprayed for them. No. This is what I call covering some ground. I can see that whole hillside. I can see all the way down through there. Clear as a bell. And hopefully someone walks out across there. We'll see. No, just a stub.
Yeah. Oh, shut up, bro.
They didn't come here.
We're at the Bear Check.
Grandma put it in the safe.
What? At Bear Check Station. Yes, I'm at the politics. Just on time. I told you. Finally, a bear comes. I did it. Finally, a bear comes. This video.
You see it?
Oh, I tried. Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that, Dad?